What's going on, guys? Welcome to another YouTube video. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the Showtime and Abram matchup, which went down in the MCS Final 8 of the Kickoff Challenge, a tournament that was for 150K. Let's jump into the game. All right, similar to the Learn series, I'm going to give you guys my opinion on what could have been done differently from both parties, or give you guys the insight on what they're seeing, what both parties are seeing on offense or defense. First and 10. Not sure what this play was because, as you can see, they kind of just jumped right back to it. But he ended up losing 5 yards on the first play of the game. Got a 2nd and 15 coming up here. And I know you guys can't see the play, the down and distance, but I'll be letting you guys know exactly what the situation is. So 2nd and 15, right side out route. So if you're Showtime, you're seeing like, okay, so against my thirds, he's going to be trying to hit those out routes, and now, that he is going to be looking to do that throughout the game. So be mindful of that going forward. He's ran the ball a couple times. Nothing on the run game so far for Abram, so no worries there. You see he's in the bunch strong formation on offense. And this was a play that he really likes. And you'll see him run this in this game a few times. But this orbit where he the tight end goes on this auto motion before snapping the ball. Like, he is really a fan of that. As you see a broken tackle there. And we'll go back and watch this play. So you see this auto motion here. And you're going to see he's on a wheel route. So anytime someone's doing auto motion plays, just be mindful of what routes are out there. So you see a wheel to X. You have square on a streak. You have the high-low with R1 and circles. So if you're Showtime now, you're ready for that play going forward. You've seen it once. You've seen what route combo he has. And when you're a pro player, you put those route combos in the back of your head, and you use those in future downs to switch stick and get you an advantage potentially. All right, so you got double A gap mug on defense. You got bunch strong on offense. Worthy in motion to the left. This is twice now he's hit an out route to the far receiver. Okay, so taking advantage of the defense. Abram knows exactly what he's in. He knows that there's possibly thirds out there or backed off covers, so he's going to go ahead and throw like a speed out, get some yards underneath. Easy yards underneath, not even contested. All right, we got 1st and goal now. All right, from the 5. I like a run here. I like the toss. He ran toss. Great call. You see it works. That play only works to the right side of the field, though. When you flip it and run it left, and you're probably not even going to see him run it left because it doesn't work as well to the left. So if you guys are running that toss, make sure you run it to the right. So no big deal there. 1st and 10 for show. Hands it off. Spin move pretty bad these days, so not able to get much. 1 yard picked up on first. He goes hurry up offense. I'm going to go to Y curl. This play is really good. Gets screamed at, and it's picked off. Jeremy Chin, touchdown. So Abram all over Showtime earlier. Now, if you're in this spot in your Showtime, gave up a decent drive, come out, you give up a pick 6. Your back is against the wall. Now, you have to come out on this very next set of downs, and you have to, 1,000% you have to score. The game's over, right? So, man, it's a tough spot to be in so early, but with 5-minute quarters, there's a ton of time, and when you're as good as Showtime and these guys are on offense, like you have a ton of time. But as you can see, Abram all over him. 2nd and 18, he's going hurry up too. So not only is he getting sacked or getting hit with his quarterback, but he's going hurry up. He's staying in the same exact look. He almost gets pressured again here. He actually does get hit on the throw. It's going to be 3rd and 18. So Showtime, again, got to regroup, got to gather here, and figure out how can we. So your goal should be, how can we pick up this blitz? What is he doing? And these guys have seen this mug, all year long. Abram gets in a look where he accidentally shifts his linebackers out. As you can see, like he messed up his defense. And this is a teaching moment too. If you guys do happen to do this, even if it's just online play, he did it mistakenly. Don't be afraid to use a timeout. All right, you have 3 of them, especially in the first half. First half timeouts, do not be afraid to use. He doesn't He's not afraid to use it there, especially because it's 3rd and 18. You don't want to be in the wrong defense. So he made a mistake adjusting, and he uses a timeout. So make sure you guys are not hanging on to your timeout so preciously, especially in the first half. Second half, you may be wanting to hold it, but yeah, in that scenario, definitely use it. He gets pressured again, almost another throw out of sack interception, and now it's 4th and 18. All right, so Showtime, he goes bunch to the short side of the field. He's going to motion out running back. If you're Abram, you want to send that same pressure that you've been sending, and he actually doesn't. He only sends 3 up the middle, and he gets dotted here. So let's see. Instead of sending the 4 interior, he drops a defender back right here into coverage, which is fine. I just think that this is a mistake from Abram, not sending the 4 up front. I think it would have been better instead. He has to guard all this over here. Now, his user, right? So his user ends up switch sticking down the field, and instead of coming down like maybe on this crosser or to the left, he kind of has to worry about triangle still. So I would have, if he was going to do that, right? If he was just going to worry about the streak anyway, why switch stick, right? There's no point to switch stick here. So if you're just going to stay and play passively anyways, with your user, you should just be running up to guard anything right here. Maybe triangle cuts here. You already see R1 crossing towards you, so you, at the very minimum, you can guard him. Like the switch stick should have never really been to center fielder, in my opinion, on this play. He should have just been guarding like the first down line, but instead, Showtime's able to dot him and pick it up, and you see a sigh of relief from Showtime because he got a big first down there. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 here. Showtime goes back to the run. Not really much on the run game. Making some adjustments. You see him shifting his line, doing all those things. Throws a drag. Has Duke. And he's going to pick up 4 yards. So it's a 3rd and 3 coming up. Same shotgun bunch. Throws it over the middle. Duke with a nice catch. Picks up the 1st. Now he's got a little bit of momentum offensively. And again, you have to get 7 here for Showtime. If you're Abram, just want to make it as tough as possible. Throws the inverted whip to the middle of the field, a very popular play. Nice run after catch, too, from Showtime. Really good with the moves. Going to pick up nice yards after the catch. Very next play. Hits the drag. Jones inside the 10. And that's how they wrap up the end of the first quarter. And then, as you can see, spoiler alert, he comes out with a run here. He's just going to go stretch, flips it to the left, get some really good blocking, and he's going to go ahead and cut the lead in half, 14-7. Now Abram in a spot where he scored back-to-back possessions, and this run is looking good for him, right? So he's ran it a couple times on Showtime. Show hasn't been able to stop that run yet. So he's going to go ahead and keep having that as an option down the road. All right, you don't want to just wear yourself out and keep calling it and calling it. But you see, you can go to that if you do need some yards on the ground. You want to open up a set of downs with a run. Very next play. Misread here. All right, you see this is Abram, and it was a misread. So he did get sacked on this play, but you see he has the out route right side. But it's easy to see as a spectator. What he's probably worried about is this guy right here, right in his face. He backs up a little bit. By that time, maybe this is too late to throw. You see a user here in the middle of the field, and then, he's sacked. So good defense from Showtime. I did think that if the out route is going to be something that you're throwing so much, why are we not looking there at the start of a play? But either way, it's 2nd and 20 now. Abram in the bunch. Same look, and you see, again, he has the same out route he had on first down. Same out route to circle. Tries to throw it, but he's running his route so deep he has to wait a little bit, and by the time he gets the ball off, he's getting hit by Showtime's defender. So 3rd and 20. Huge situation here because Showtime's almost able to get off the field and get this ball back to his offense. This would be big for him as far as momentum goes. All right, so we got the stem down corner on the right. Crosser. He is throwing it in traffic. It's almost intercepted. Great user there from Showtime. See what both people come up with. We got Mug up the middle. He sent 5. Rolls right, and he's able to complete it. All right, this was a huge play in the game, and you're going to see Showtime's user is here. He sees its verts, but you see the quarterback rolling to the right? So you know circle's probably going to be the look here. And he switched it over there. I don't know what Showtime's user is doing here, but this should have been picked off. He cuts back to the left. I guess he thought he was going to throw the crosser instead, but he throws the comeback route, and it's a first down laser beam for Abram. It was actually great defense by Showtime, but he second guessed his read on defense, and instead of going with what he originally thought was he was going to hit circle, he tried to big brain it, and he went to the crosser, and he was unable to make the play. But the very next play, this is a clinic. This is a clinic as far as switch sticking goes. Okay, so you'll see this is what's so great about defense right now. So starts in the middle of the field, up left, gets him here. He goes to guard the out route, so he's guarding this out route. Now he switches back to center fielder. Center fielder checks R1, but he knows he has a defender over here, so he doesn't need to go guard that. Now he's looking backside at circles. So the skill in this defensive play from Showtime is just amazing, and to see him make that play, I mean that's just a great switch stick play, and you'll see that throughout this tournament. Second and 13, moves the pocket to the left. He has the inverted whip, but he decides to go to the crosser. Second and 8 coming up. McCarthy, he has the whip, right? He's staring right at it. Instead, he tries to run. We'll take a look here, but bang, the whip is there. Just throw the whip, right? Goes wheel route left side, and he gets an aggressive catch, touchdown. Switched it up a little bit. But you're seeing a great switch stick again, almost able to get it. Showtime unable to get there. He goes back to the toss, and that's the first time Showtime has stopped it. So now Abram has to be mindful of that he did stop that. As you can see on the second down, he shoots through and hits him. So third and long now. But yeah, the crack toss going forward, that may be an issue because Showtime was able to stop it right there. And then he hits him again. So 4th and 13. Okay, so verticals with the out route on the right side. Crosser barely gets there. Showtime hovering over the center. Sends 5. Pocket moved. Laser beam from Abram. Touchdown, Abram. Goes up 7 before the half. And we'll see what Showtime decides to do with 24 seconds left in the half. Has the drag underneath. Takes it. He has 2 timeouts remaining. So first down. Hits a wheel route from Vernon. Vernon breaks 2 tackles. 3 tackles, and is down at the 11 with 7 seconds left in the half. Goes left side, and it's caught. Wow. So right side out route was open. Again, this is just me backseat quarterbacking. Right side out route is wide open. He decides this is just crazy open, but he was looking here the whole time, I guess. So he's throwing this out route, and this will be picked off if you as an offensive player don't make a play here. So credit really should go to Showtime. He clicks on, gets underneath, and aggressive catches it. All right, we're jumping right into some third quarter action. You see Showtime ball to start. He's going to go corner route to start it. Again, that little undercut through like a kind of a contested ball. Undercuts it. Able to not catch it, but it's an incomplete pass instead of being an interception potentially. 2nd and 10, very next play. In the bunch, McCarthy, man-to-man defense. You see Maserati Marv, who's amazing. I think he's the best. Like, Worthy's the fastest, but Marv, he gets open on so much stuff. All right, 1st and 10 for Showtime. Goes back to that combo he scored on earlier. Throws the drag instead. All right, picks up a first. All right, next play, Showtime. Throws that whip underneath. So Jones, another catch, 2nd and inches. Goes right side, aggressive catch, high ball to Worthy. All right, McCarthy. Showtime. That might have been picked off. Was he throwing that? He might have been picked off there, but Either way, he gets hit, so it's a 2nd and 10. Very next play. Has the crosser, hits the crosser, and he takes the lead, 28-21. Pressured right up the middle. So this send 5 has given him trouble. 3rd and long coming up. Wow, he missed a wide open throw. That's tough. That's tough if you're Abram. 4th and 14 coming up. You definitely need your quarterback to make wide open throws, right? Good for him. He comes back with a laser beam on the left side to that corner route. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Nice little out route. Jones picks up a first. Very next play, he's pressured. So it's good play, pressure. Good play, pressure. You got to figure out a way to handle this blitz, right? If you're playing in this type of game, your opponent has a blitz. Try different line shifts. Try ID in different players. If it consistently gives you trouble, like you got to try different things. If you're in this spot, that's what I try to do in this scenario where I'm getting pressured like almost every down. Like obviously my blitz pickup isn't there. All right, it looks like he's going back to this orbit motion on 3rd and 18. He's going high-low again. This is the first time he ran this earlier in the game. It was something similar. This time he hits the orbit out the backfield. It's Duke down to the 21-yard line. Huge play. On the very next play, rolls right, throws it away. All right, 1 minute left in the 3rd. T-Law. Post. Got the corner. Throws the post. Touchdown. Ties it up with 51 seconds left. All right, Showtime. Tie ball game, 51 seconds left. He passes on 1st down here. Nothing open. Really guarded well, and he actually avoids a fumble here. A lot of the times you're fumbling with your quarterback, you take a hit past the line of scrimmage. Fortunate enough for him, he did not fumble. So 2nd and 9. Still in the bunch. Setting up his play, doing his line shifts, doing his hot routes, his stemming. Has a wide open whip route. And that's going to take us to the 4th quarter. Put your 4s up. We're headed to the 4th. First play coming out in the 4th quarter. He is pressured and sacked right up the middle. It's Jeremy Chin on the sack, and he goes hurry up here. So there's a runoff. Goes verticals on the short side of the field. It's man-to-man defense. Running back unguarded, though, on an in route. Spin move was so bad that it made somebody miss. So now we have a 3rd and 7. 3rd and manageable if you're Showtime. 4:25 left. You're thinking right here, is this the last possession of the game possibly? That's at least my thought. These guys are, obviously really high-powered offensively and passing every down type. So he may not be thinking in that fashion, but nonetheless, he throws the ball. It's incomplete to Duke. 4th and 7 here. 4:12 left. Huge play. Huge play coming up. Out route, beautiful dot. So he ran man. He ran an out route. Was able to dot, and now he has a 1st down. 2nd and 10. 4:03 left in the game. All right, designing his play. Gets pressured up the middle. Throws the ball, and it is picked off by Wiggins. Not sure how Wiggins picked this ball off when I first saw it. As you can see, he's in man. He is behind the receiver. I was so surprised that he was able to catch this ball because the receiver has position. And the receiver just doesn't make an attempt to catch this ball. I don't know how he got that ball, but either way, Abram picks him off, takes it back for 6. Now he has the lead. First play of the drive, he comes out with a wheel route. All right, so he's across midfield already. 1st and 10, 3:38 left in the game. Has a wide open drag, hits that. Lots of yards after catch, and he gets out of bounds. So he's trying to save time here. 2nd and 10. McCarthy, nice read. Broken tackle, touchdown Duke. So tied at 3:22. So this game is just back and forth, back and forth. All right, so 1st down. He goes QB run here, and I'm not sure why he did that, but QB run, 2nd and 14. Tough start to the drive, but now, again, I'm thinking if I'm in this situation, this is the last drive of the game. I'm not trying to give my opponent the ball back here where he can walk off with a touchdown in the 2. So he's clocking. It looks like he's going to attempt to clock at the very minimum. has a man wide open, hits him, and you see that's a clock type of thing there. He went and looked like he just wanted to get tackled. The 230, 231, whatever. Then call your play, and that's going to take you down to the 2-minute warning now. So we should be approaching the 2-minute warning, but Showtime decides to call his first timeout. So instead of taking it down to the 2-minute warning, calls his first timeout. Now he knows, like, this, you can't give up first down. So look how aggressive his defense is. They're all in the box damn near. He's going to go ahead and run the ball. This should be another timeout from Show. Instead, he lets him run it down, but he goes in and runs the ball anyway. So he runs, and now it's 4th down. So now this has been a crazy sequence. Showtime decides not to call a timeout again, and this is a 4th and 5, pretty much for the game here, right? So if you get it, you're already in field goal range. If you don't get it, your opponent is close to getting the field goal on the other side, right? He's a first down or so away. So he goes to an orbit. He went to this play about 5 times this game. Crazy to go to this, in my opinion, but he finds a dot over there. Show was not ready for it pre-snap. I don't know how you're not ready. I did hear him make a comment that he manned up the tight end because nobody went out there. Oh, you know what? Blunt looks like he's about to go out there, but he bumps Worthy. So maybe it was Blunt. But even so, you can't man up somebody this inside, right? Like, you're getting outflanked. Like, look where Vernon is when the ball snaps. So if you're gonna man this guy up, move him out of here. Move him in front of number 1, so he doesn't run into him like right here. Like, he's running into him right here, and Vernon outflanked him, and Vernon is running this way. So it's just bad adjustment by Show, and you can't give that up right there in that situation. You know that route is coming for sure on that play once you see him in the orbit. You need to be a little bit more cautious of that and move that defender out there pre-snap. I know it happens so fast that it's hard to do that pre-snap sometimes, but I mean you have to at that point, or call something else. You don't die with your defender in the middle of the field getting outflanked by that motion. All right, so there's just a run there to take a timeout. Another run right after that takes his final timeout, and then it's 3rd and 4, 50 seconds left, right? He's deciding to pass. I can't believe he was passing here, because honestly, a run is going to take up 3 or 4 seconds plus the 30, right? So that's 33, 34 seconds off the clock. We'll just say 33, 34 seconds off the clock. So there's 17 or 16 seconds when you're kicking. He's going to pass. Like, you can pass, but you have to be ready to go down with your quarterback. You can't get hit. And we'll just see what happens. Let's see what this play is. Gets pressured up the middle. Everything was guarded but the drag. Able to make a read. Good read by him. Didn't get the first down. Didn't get it. He did run a little bit of time off. He's going to run this 30 seconds off here. And he's going to go ahead and set up to kick a field goal. He won't be iced. The kick was up and the kick is good. So mission complete as far as like running that clock down. I think you just play it safer there and just go ahead and run. But he's able to pick up the 3 yards on a drag. Didn't get the first, but was able to run some time off regardless. And now there's 12 seconds left. You want to be pretty much in the safest defense you can. He sends 4 guys. There's an outright, and it's picked off, and that's gonna do it, man. That's gonna do it. It was a great game, fantastic game by both players. Showtime, one of the best players in college football now, showing it in Madden this year. Abram, a belt winner. You expect him to play well, right? So great game to both of these guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown, this reaction video to a 150K Madden challenge, MCS game. Sorry. And yeah, if you guys want more of these, leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.